I want to ask you about something that I know you have dealt with yourself and with others as well, and that is the stigma that comes along with choosing not to drink in social occasions, like you said, when someone has always been that, social drinker, or life of the party or whatever. What kind of advice would you give to people when they're in those social situations where, they really don't want to drink or they're opting to not drink, but they feel that pressure or that stigma against them? What could you say there?
Well, back in my day when I was trying to be sober in cities like Los Angeles and London, where drinking was still very active. Right now, there's a lot of sober curious people, so it's a completely different scene now, and I think it's much easier to be abstinent. But back in the day, I used to always just say to people, "No, no, no, I had plenty before I got here." That's all I had to say, or "No, I'm driving." So if people know that you're trying to reduce your drinking, it's very easy to say, "You know what, tonight I just don't feel like it." If there's an unusual amount of pressure, you have a family or a group of friends that are really, that's what they do, is they hit it hard, and they're really really giving you a hard time, like, so it makes you uncomfortable and they're not respecting your choice, then I just suggest doing activities with them that don't involve drinking, like going surfing or whatever you can think of during the day, maybe going to lunch or breakfast, meeting for breakfast, something that doesn't involve drinking, or going for a hike, and suggesting that, what, you guys go out and party and I'll see you guys Sunday morning, let's go for a hike so you can, get over your hangover and we can hang out. You just have to have the confidence to just be strong. Peer pressure can be really bad, but I think nowadays it's so much easier because there's so many people that choose health and vitality and being present over being poisoned, basically, and feeling like crap. So I think it's a much better and easier environment. And if it really comes down to it, and your friends are just being, you know, brutal about it, then you might want to consider making some new friends, or, like I said, only seeing them for activities that don't involve drinking, because you don't need that in your recovery. If you don't, I mean, you can say excuses like, "Oh, I'm on antibiotics," and then people will leave you alone, or, "Oh, I'm driving," and people will leave you alone because you're driving. That's just not safe, and they understand that. So if that's what it takes, then that's what it takes. But if you want to do it with humor, use my old line, which is, "I had plenty before I got here. Thanks. I'm going to stick to water."
I love that.
Yeah, I've always used that line. I had plenty before I got here, which is true. I had 20 years of plenty before I got to this room. I'm done. Thank you very much.
That's not even a lie.
It's not even a lie. It's like, no, I mean, you don't have to specify that it's tonight. It's, I mean, I had plenty in my life before I got here. Believe me, I've had everything. So I think you just find your comfort zone, and you can use humor to deflect, or you can just use something real, like, "I'm driving," or "I'm on antibiotics," or "I'm pregnant," whatever feels right.
Yeah. And I think what you said too, like, the most important thing is just saying it with confidence, like being sure of your decision and not letting people pressure you. And sometimes that's just in the tone of your voice and how you hold yourself. But I couldn't agree with that more.
Yeah, or you could even just say, "You know what? I'm so dehydrated. I'm going to stick to water for now." That's another
you
great
have so
one.
many good one-liners. Like,
Trust me, I've been using it for years. I've been like, "Oh my God, no, I went for a really long walk. I need water." And then I just stick to club soda all night. Nobody notices because the initial question is out of the way.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Or tell the bartender, if you're really getting pressure, tell the bartender, just put club soda and a little cranberry juice in there, and you tell your friends it's vodka cranberry, if they're just never going to shut up. But if you've got friends like that, then whew, get them out. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Next.